feel like
So that's so long.
there's a really interesting book actually. I read. There's a philosopher named Thomas Nagel who is Jewish. He was at NYU for a long time, and he just wrote he wrote a book called Mind and Cosmos about how, and he's not a particularly religious guy, but about how, I don't know what your son would say about this from a physics standpoint, but that the simple material, like science, like materialism probably is not right. That there's probably more about the universe than
The equation.
than the equations. And his sort of evidence for that is consciousness. That he thinks that sort of there's no real way to explain what consciousness is. The fact that it's like something to be me, and I assume it's like something to be you. And he thinks that sort of points towards.
You have to send us the book, because we'll send it to Max. He's probably Thomas Nagel.
Thomas Nagel. Yeah, he's he might interest you.
Yeah.
Thomas Nagel's not a physicist, but he's sort of.
More philosophy, right?
He's a philosopher.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know that Max says that philosophy and physics, there's a lot of I think he was saying that a lot of philosophy majors take physics and vice versa. Because one of the things about physics is to get to the equation and to get to the answer, but without understanding, the process of it, which is more of a philosophical perspective.
Yeah. Right. And right. I mean. Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
Because if you're gonna, I don't know. I could go on and on. Okay. Page 14. Page 14 or 46. Yedid nefesh avarachaman mishoch avdach eritzonach yarutz avdach emoyal ishtachaveh el mol hadarach yeravlo yedidutach mina ofetzuv vechol tam Adonai oziv haolam nafshicholat avatach anahel narefanala beharod la noam zivach hazir chazeg v'tidrapeh v'hayetalach shivchad olam v'tigyemuna orachamecha bechuzna halbeno habach gizet amanichsov nichsav lirod b'tiferet
Eret Zachana Hele Machma Libi Fushana Have Dalam Higalena Ovros Chaviv Halai Hetzugad Shelomach Dahir Eretz Mikvodach Nagila Venismechabach Maherahom Givamoed Bechane Hini Page 15 or 48. Lichon Iran in all Adonai Narial and Zori Shenu Nekadim Afanav Betoda Mizmiro Narialo Gil Gadol Adonai Melech Gadol Shevir Mechkariares Hashelo Yam V'Asau Yam Arba'im Shana Kod Bedor V'Omar Am Zoye Levavhem V'hem Lo Yadu Deracha Asher Nishbati Be'api Im Yavon El Menuchati Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Baruchu Shemo Basru Meyom Leyom Yeshuato Sapru Bagoyim Kevodo V'chol Ha'amim Mifleotav Ki Gadol Adonai Rahum Hulal Meor Norahu Al Kol Elohim Hay 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 Kol Elohim Ha'amim Elilim Va'adonai Shamayim Asa'od Behada Lefanav Tiferet b'mikdasho Avul Adonai mishpechot damim Avul Adonai gavod v'hoz Avul Adonai kevod shemo Zehu mincha Uvahu lechatzrotav Yishtachavu l'Adonai Rakodesh chilu mipanav kol haaretz Imru v'goyim Adonai malach avdi kon tevel Bahalti mod yadim amim b'mesharim Yismechu hashamayim betagel haaretz Hayiram hayam Yam lo sadai bechol asher bo as yiranenu kol atzei lifnei Adonai kiva nishmot haaretz yishmot tevel betzedek behamim behemunat ay 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 Shamavatizmach Zion Vatagelna Benon Yehuda Leman Mishpatecha Adonai Ki Adonai Elyon Halgol Haaretz Me'onolei Dalgol Elohim Ohavei Adonai Sinura Shomer nafshot chasidav miyad reshaim yatzilehem Or zaru ala tzadik Ol Yisrael simcha Simchot tzadikim b'Adonai Ve'odu lezecher godsho Mizmor shiru l'Adonai Shir chadash Ki nifla hodasa Hoshia lo Yemino zroa Kodsho hodia Adonai Yeshuato Lehenei hagoyim gilat zinkato Zachar chasto be'emunato Lebei Yisrael rahu kol achsei haaretz Yeshuot Eloheinu hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz Nitzchu v'ranenu v'zameru zamru l'Adonai bechino v'kol zimra bechatzot v'kol shofar hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai yiramayamum lo tevel ve'yosheva ne'arod yimcha uchaf yachad arev yeranenu lifnei Adonai kiva lishbot haaretz yishbot tevel letzedek ve'amim b'mei sharim ay 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 Page 19 or 53. Adonai Malach, Yirgezu Amim, Yoshev Krubim. Moshe v'Aaron b'kohanav Ushmuel b'korei shemo Korim el Adonai Vehu Yahanem Ve'amud anan Yedaber Alehem Shamru Edotav B'chol Natan Amo Adonai Eloheinu Atahanitam El Nosei Aita Lahem V'nokem Alalilotam Romimu Adonai Eloheinu V'ishtachavu lehar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Mizmor leDavid Havul Adonai Nehelim Havul Adonai Kavod Vahos Ay 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 Havul Adonai Gevot Shemo Yishtachavu Adonai V'Hadrat Kodesh Kol Adonai Halamayim El HaKavod Hirim Adonai Halamayim Rabim Kol Adonai Koach Ay 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 Kol Adonai Behadar Kol Adonai Shaber Arazim Shaber Adonai Edar Zei Halvanon Vaya Kidem Moegel Levanon Vesirion Gemo Kemo Venereimim Ay 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 Kol Adonai Hotzev Lavodesh Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh Kol Adonai Cholel Ayalot Vayechesov Yeharot Uvechalo Kulo Merkavot Ay 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 Adonai Lama Mul Yashav Yeshev Adonai Melech Leolam Adonai Ol Le'amo Yiten Adonai Yevarech Ramo Vashalom Ay 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 Page 20 or 54 in the middle. Anna bekoach bekoach Gedulad yemincha yemincha Tatir zerura kaber inatamcha Sagavenu tarenu nora Hanna bekoach Gedulad yemincha Tatir zerura Tatir zerura Kaberina Rina Damecha Sagvenu Daredu Nora Hey 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 Yada Hey 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 Yada Hey Page 2156. Lecha dodi ligrad gala penei shabbat nekabela lecha dodi ligrad gala penei shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmiyanu Pelham yuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'ledila lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela ligrad Shabbat lechuven elchaki Himekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshava techila lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela migdash melech ir melucha kumi zehi mitoch hafecha Rav lach shevet me'emek habacha v'hu yachamol alaychem la lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela idnari me'afar kumili shibigdei tifartechami Hal yad ben ishai bet alachmi korvahel nashige ala lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi ligrad gala b'nei Shabbat nekabela Hidoreri ki va'orechu mi'ori ori shir daberi gevod adon halayich nigla lecha dodi ligrad kala b'nei Shabbat kabela hay 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 lo te boshi belo ti kalmi ma ti shochachi ma temi ba yesu anye yami bni netahir al pila lechadodi le grat kala be ne shabane kabela hay 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 yulim shisa shosai miracha kobo mevalayich yasis alayich elohayich imto chatan al kala lechadodi le grat kala be ne shabane kabela hay 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 amiru small team roziv Adonai ta'ariti al yaharish ben partim nizmechave nagila lechadodi Grakala vene shabane kabela boi v'shalom ateret bala gam b'simcha u'salam tolchem unei am sigula boi chala Page 23 or 59. Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat. Magadlu Masechaya Mehodameku Machshevotecha Magadlu Masechaya Mehodameku Machshevotecha Ishba lo yedach si lo yavin et zo bifroch v'shayim Tzadikata Amar Yivrach Kerez Balabanon Yizgeshetulim Bebeit Adonai Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Od Yenuvun Beseva Deshenim Berananim Yehu Lehagid Ki Ashar Adonai Suri Velo Avlatabo Adonai Malach Ki Yud Lavesh. Page 24 or 61. Mikolot Mayim Rabim Adirim Adirim Mishbereyam Mikolot Mayim Mayim Rabim Adirim Adirim Mishbereyam Hadir Bamarom Hay 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 Hadir Bamarom Hay 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 Hadir Bamarom Adonai Hadir Bamarom Hay 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 Hadir Bamarom Hay 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 Hadir Bamarom Adonai Edotechanem Numod Leved Chana Vakodesh Adonai Leorech Yamim. This week we observe the Yartzeiten of Julius Lanoil, brother-in-law of Ginny Heron Lanoil, Beatrice Kelber, mother of Hildy Martin, Leon Evan, father of Frederica Siegel, Amelia Richter, grandmother of Jacqueline Hopper, Leon Glassgold, grandfather of Mitch Sepler, Betty Herman, grandmother of Darren Lee, Gloria Penrose, mother of Diane Cohen, and also Abraham Cobell, who is memorialized on our board. May their memories and the memories of all those whom we recall be blessings. Mourner's Kaddish is on page 62 or page 24. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. Vitadar, vitale, vitalal, shmei dekudsha, brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. O say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Haleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Good Shabbos, everyone. It's so nice to see all of you here. So I want to tell you about someone who, until this morning, not a personal friend, but until this morning, I didn't realize, I suppose, what an impression he made on me as a child. And I was very sad to learn that he died in 2021, a very long life. A fellow named Ron Papale, who was... okay, so I didn't know his name, actually, until this morning. But this is the guy who you know, you could have this... Yeah, there's this machine, the Showtime rotisserie. And you could put in like 14 lamb chops, and you set it and... Set it and forget it, okay? And... this infomercial came out in like the year 2000, and for some reason it's been in my mind. It's like it will be with me like until the day as long as I'm remembering things, I'm gonna remember like how he looked and how the lamb chops were rotating, and it's on YouTube, and you can look at it if you want to take yourself back in the Wayback Machine. He was an interesting guy, actually. He was an inventor. He had he made many different things. He led a pretty long life. He died at 86, I believe. He made the Chop-O-Matic hand food processor and the Veg-O-Matic. You could slice a tomato so thin it had only one side. At least according to his Wikipedia page, he's credited with inventing and popularizing the phrase, "But wait, there's more." So why was I thinking about set it and forget it? I was thinking about it because I was in the sanctuary this morning rolling the Torah and thinking about what I was going to say for Shabbos, and I was reading the Ner Tamid plaque, and then I was looking up at the Ner Tamid plaque, which is, God willing, on. Yes, it's on. I think I've shared before, this is a tangent, but one of my mentors, Rabbi Andy Bachman, was one time giving this great high holiday sermon about the Ner Tamid, and it's always burning, and he gestured up at it, and it was out. And I sort of live in a certain amount of fear of that. It's a very traumatic thing for a rabbi. So we're instructed in the Torah, in the Parsha this week, the first thing we're instructed to do is have a Ner Tamid, a lamp that is always burning in the temple. And always. You couldn't set it and forget it though, right? Because it's an oil lamp. And I had never really, until I was at the seminary, I suppose I never really thought that much about Nerot Tamid. But my teacher there, David Fishman, explained how in Eastern Europe, before the advent of gas lamps and then electric lamps, the Ner Tamid was actually an oil lamp. And synagogues would have committees of people, like the house committee basically. This is Darren, this is like, right? And they would come and every day trim the wick and make sure the oil stayed lit. And apparently these lamps actually stayed lit. Which is a miracle if you think about it. If you think about it, imagine keeping one lamp lit night and day, year in, year out, 24/7, before electricity. And before it's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. And actually, this is not a proposal necessarily, but I have for many years. I have for many years had the idea that this could be done and I was thinking about it because it's so and I didn't know that Ron Papel was a Jew until I Googled him this morning, and I knew he was. But I was thinking about this set it and forget it thing, and I was thinking about how that is basically what we do with our Nerot Tamid. We set it and we build it, and eventually those burn out, but I've never heard of one actually, except for my teacher. And we set it and we forget it. And the mitzvah though is actually something quite different. The mitzvah is we have to come back and do it. But wait, there's more, And I was thinking about this a little bit in the context of this guy's life, and really all I knew him from was set it and forget it. And I assumed basically wrongly that that's all he did, but he didn't really set anything in his life and forget. He seemed to have been constantly coming back at it, and he was this constant pitchman. And his whole life was inventing things and pitching them and inventing new things and then pitching new things. And there's a kind of ever-burning light about it when I was reading his career, which I just found inspiring. And the last thing I'll share about this is, so the Torah Tamima, which is an important commentary from the early part of the 20th century, notices that in the verse, it says, Vaikhu elecha shemen zayit. Take for yourself olive oil that you're going to use for the lamp, as opposed to, and it's a very definite distinction, as opposed to what happens in Parshat Truma last week, which is Vaikhu li. God says, take for me all of this stuff that you're going to do for me. The Ner Tamid is actually for us. And the Torah Tamim talks about this, and he says basically, keeping the light alive was not something that God needed for God. This is something that we needed for God. Can keep the light alive very, very easily. This is actually something that we needed to do for us, and we do. Like, we need lots of people. I mean, we're not literally trimming the wick of this place, but we need lots of people to keep that there. Actually, we do need a lot of people to keep that light on, and without the effort from like everybody in the room, it's gonna one day go out. That's true. And I feel very lucky. I know I can trust you to keep that light on for as long as we can. I know I'm in a room full of people who I trust that I'm going to come in here, and that light is going to be on every day, every week, every Shabbos, every Rosh Hashanah, every year, for as long as we can. So God, Ken Yiratzon. We'll continue with Mariv just a moment. Anyone want to lead Mariv? You feel it? Mariv? You want to lead Mariv? You want to lead Mariv?
Just haven't had a tower, so if you're just catching it. Just for
People knew his name. It's great. Please rise.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, thank you. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai Barach Le'olam Va'ed. Avir Yom U'Mevi Laila Avdir Ben Yom U'Ben Laila Adonai Tzvaot Shemo Elchai V'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai Amarim Aravim 29 Avat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shokveinu v'kumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu v'yorech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Ve'avatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch ata Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavecha, u'b'chol nafshecha, u'b'chol meyodecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher Elohim etzavecha, hayom al levavecha, ve'shinatam levanecha, ve'limartabam, ve'shivtecha bebeitecha, u'v'lektecha b'derech, u'shokpecha u'v'kumecha, u'kshatam me'ot al yadecha, ve'hayu litotafot bein einecha, u'ktavtam al mizuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. And we're on 69. Isn't it? Adonai Elohechem emet, Pesari emet, ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה בני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא תהילתו ספר מלכותך ראו בניך בוקר ים לפני משה זה אלי אנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד היי 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 כי ודעת את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל אשכי מרונה אלוהים לשם ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Please rise, page 44. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם איי 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 ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש 34 or 75 יתגדל ויתקדש שם רבה ילמד דברה כי רצה וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קרוב אמרו אמן יהי שמירה במברך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריך לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן 35 Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. 38. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. V'tov be'enecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
47.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וחוצבם. ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה. וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון קודש המים בארץ. מגן אבות דיברו, מחיה מתים במאמרו. האל הקדוש שאין כמוהו, המניח לעמו ביום שבת קודשו. כי בם רצה להניח להם, כי בם רצה להניח להם. לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד, ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד, מהן הברכות אל ההודעות. אדון השלום מקדש השבת פרק שביעי, ומניח בקדושה לעמד ושני עונג, זכר למעשה בראשית. 48 or 91. Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, Retzeh v'mnuchatenu, Kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha, v'tein chelkenu b'toratecha, Sabe'enu mituvecha, v'samchenu b'shuatecha, v'taher libenu le'avdecha be'emet, v'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava u'ratzon, Shabbat kodshecha ve'anuchu v'Yisrael mekadesh shemecha. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabat. 92 or 48. Yitkadal v'kdash shemei Rabbah. Ve'amad v'rakirutei ve'amlik malchutei b'chayechon v'yimachon v'chayetcho beit Yisrael. V'agalat v'zman kari ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach. Le'alam u'lam me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmid kudeshah b'richu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tishbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'yama v'imeru amen tikabal sodahon avohon dechol Yisrael kodam avohon divishmaya v'imru amen yehi shlom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imeru amen oseh shalom b'imral mav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael Ve'imeru. Amen. Is there a wine? Oh, there's even a wine cup up there.
Page 49.
All right. Oh, wait, you gotta get your Kiddush cup. Yep. Sorry.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם פורה פרי הגף אמן ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וצוונו ושבת קודשו באהבה ורצון כלנו זיכרון למעשה ראשית הוא יום תחילה במקרא קודש זכר יציאת מצרים קיבלנו אהבת ונתנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה ורצון הנקרתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Thank you.
Page 51. Sorry.
Aleinu b'shabeach nadon hakol latzei kedula liyotzei breshit shelo asanu kegoya aratzot velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem v'goraleinu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שעונות השמיים ויוסד הארץ ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו Kaddish, page 52 or 101. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma, Dibarach, Yirutzei, Be'amlich, Malchutei, B'chayechon, Uvyomechon, Uvchaye, Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Uvizman, Karim, V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'lam Omei Omaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'alma v'imru amen yehe shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Baruch to you.
It is my pleasure to invite up Steve to make the announcements. I'm going to add one thing, which is that our the first meeting of our sort of the core committee of the refugee resettlement sort of core group with Kathy O'Callahan at Hearts and Homes Refugees is going to be on Thursday at 1 p.m. Of course, you can always keep joining the core group and whatever. We need lots of hands, but if anyone is interested in that, it's going to be on Zoom, 1 p.m. Thursday. So just let me know if you'd like to come to that. And it's going to be that meeting is going to be on Zoom. Yes, that meeting is going to be on Zoom. And also, we have these flyers for our Israel Speakers Series. So please do grab one of them on your way out. And
super. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And I wanted to thank the Eliezer family for sponsoring Kiddush tomorrow in honor of Avi's Bar Mitzvah, which we're looking to very, very much. The busy weekend this weekend. It is the Purim Carnival on Sunday, from 10 a.m. to noon. Face painting, carnival game, costume parade, etc. And then the Megillah will be read here Monday, March 6th from 7 p.m. Jenny will be here. Jenny Lebenz will be here, as she has for many years, to enhance our enjoyment of the reading. And there will be some singing acts, including people that I know very closely. And some of you know very closely. Yeah, that may be not a reason to come, but it's good for the laugh effect, if nothing else. So that'll be fun. And then our regular adult ed, Tuesday night, 7:30, and Wednesday at noon. The Soup Kitchen next delivery date is March 16th. Do we know if it'll be dropping off the food at Jill and Barry's or yet, or we don't know yet? Yes. Okay, so Jill and Barry are organizing that, if you can do that. A reminder that the PJC is hosting on Wednesday, March 15th at 7 p.m. right here, the final program from the Shalom Hartman Institute called Boundaries and Belongings. And the speaker, Lauren Birkin, turns out to be the niece of Freddie and Ephraim Siegel. So they say it's a small world, so Jewish geography lives. And then on Sunday, March 19th, the PJC players present How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying at 2 o'clock. Super. And then the book club's going to be on April 9th, and the Israel Speaker Series, which looks very exciting and interesting, starts on Thursday, March 23rd, 7 p.m. So we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up and learning together. So I think with that, maybe if you'll take us home with Yigdal.
Yigdal Elohim Chai v'yishtabach nimtzach el mziuto echad ve'en yachid ve'yichudo ne'lam v'gam en sof le'avduto en lo tevut ve'en olgu unaro elav kedushato shalom l'chodava asher Rishon be'en reshit be'reshito Chino adon olam ve'hol notzar Yorek gedulato malchuto she'anuato netano Elan she'set gulato v'tifarto Lo kam be'Yisrael kemo she'od Navi u'mabid et emunato Torah tevet natan le'amo al yad nevi'on eman beito Lo yachal Yisrael ve'lo yamir dato le'olam lezulato Sofer yodea setarenu mavit sof dama be'kadmato Gomer le'ish chesed kemifalo Noten Rashara Kerishato מחקקי ישועתו, מתים יחייל, ברוך עשו, ברוך התהילה, שם תהילתו, מתים יחייל, ברוך עשו, ברוך התהילה, שם תהילתו.
Yes, I think we're gonna do karaoke tonight. It's the first song. Oh, it is? Just because those chords are a little funky. All I do is Zachary has to be at Pelham at like 6:45. I'll take him a little earlier so I can be here like, be able to 6:45.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm the tax, my husband's in Israel, my son, I have no drivers except me. So it's I literally finished the White Coat Hospital, got Zachary to this BBYO Shabbat thing tonight, and then I sit there like, be a little bit late, but I just, I can't be in every place. You know, all my drivers, I have a driver. Yeah. You guys, that was a great kickoff to tomorrow's festivities. How do you feel it? All ready?
Well, yes, but that's how the richest organizations in the world, and also
I mean, it's really like a couple of years ago, they decided to.
they decided to just get all the ideas. They tried to send all kinds of stuff. They decided to send one soda. I mean, there's this one soda that was $5,000. He turned it down.
I never understand why they always go with the most money. You know, someone who's getting offered, 2-year deal for $10 million versus whatever for $12 million. Okay, you understand they go for more money.
Right.
But when someone's already earned $100 million,
Right, why don't you go over there? Why don't they say they want
now
to go in San Francisco?
they're getting offered $300, or they're getting offered $297, and it's like they always go for more money. And the only person the only one I remember doing that was there was a picture. I can't remember his name.